we're up here in the Uintas. We came up for a couple of objectives: to get an elk, to get a deer, and to demo some gear. And this saw is stupid sharp. Okay, we're 10,000-ish feet in the Uintas here. It's hiking to the altitude and just winding ourselves, so. We decided to walk around a couple set of springs and a couple little ponds up there and see if we could find anything. We found some really good sign, really good tracks and trails. That's the big pad of an elk. Tomorrow we're going to try to get in a little bit higher in elevation because we keep running into a lot of hunters and they're pushing the game out. So if we get into a higher elevation, we can get into the bigger bucks. Should be a good fun for tomorrow. And we've hiked in a couple ledges up there. The shelf is right above a couple of little ponds, and the bucks will kind of bed down in the mornings and go down, get to salt and get to water lower. So we're heading out this direction to see if we can find something, roust them up. That little guy right there is a small doe or fawn, which I'm not hunting doe or fawn, but at least I know I'm where the deer are at. We're trying to find some larger bucks. It's been raining a lot lately. One thing there's a couple good and bad things about the rain when it comes to hunting deer. The good thing is any tracks you find are fresh. This one is a large buck deer track. It's got its points right there. It's huge. I've been tracking this guy for a week trying to find out where he's at. The bad thing is it eradicates a lot of the tracks and it causes the deer to bed down. The size of that, 4.5 inches. So it's a substantial size buck. This time of year, it usually rains almost every single evening. You can see in the distance, probably gonna stomp on us again in a minute. So I'm gonna try to collect some firewood quick. I want you to underestimate the value of one of these. This little Swiss Army tool is the Hunter. You get it on Blade HQ. It's got a straight blade, this saw, nice serrated blade. This diameter of or length of the saw, right close to the length of that stick. A way that you can cut a stick that's that thick is basically round in a circle. I'll probably just break this by now. Keep going, kind of show the example how to get around there. There it goes. And this saw is stupid sharp. I've got a little ball of a nest, and you can make this from juniper bark that you've ground up or other different things. And I'm just gonna rip some chunks out of it. The fire piston, you wanna lubricate it with Vaseline or petroleum jelly, chapstick, something like that. This one, you loosen this up, and it lets air loose. You tighten it up, and it keeps the air from going out, which enables you to pull out and put away your little fire piston. Adding chunks of charcoal to help you get started. I didn't even have to say naughty words. Yay! That was my first fire with a fire piston. So far it's been a successful hunt because I got to spend some phenomenal time in the mountains. I got to take my daughter up here for a couple of days in a row, teach her some things. That right there made it worth it just for me.